Once upon a time, in the heart of a dense jungle, there lived a curious little monkey named Milo. Milo was known for his playful spirit and his endless curiosity. Every day, he would swing from tree to tree, exploring every nook and cranny of his jungle home. But there was one place Milo had never been, the deep part of the jungle where the trees were so tall and thick that sunlight barely touched the ground. After a long while of walking and swinging through the trees, Milo stumbled upon something incredible. Hidden behind a curtain of vines and thick bushes was an ancient, stone temple. The temple was covered in moss and vines, making it almost invisible to anyone passing by. Milo's eyes widened with excitement. He had never seen anything like it before. Milo pushed aside the vines and stepped inside the temple. The air was cool and smelled of earth and old stone. As his eyes adjusted to the dim light, he saw that the walls were covered in carvings and drawings of animals and people. In the center of the temple, there was a large stone statue of a wise old monkey holding a scroll. Milo approached the statue with awe. At the base of the statue, there was an inscription that read, "Knowledge is the greatest treasure of all." Curious as ever, Milo looked around and found a small door behind the statue. He pushed it open and found a room filled with old scrolls and books. The scrolls were covered in dust, but Milo could see that they were full of stories and lessons from long ago. Milo spent hours reading the scrolls. He learned about the history of the jungle, the animals who lived there, and the importance of wisdom and kindness. One scroll, in particular, caught his eye. It told the story of a wise monkey who had discovered the temple long ago. This monkey had spent his days reading and sharing knowledge with others, helping the jungle animals live in harmony. As Milo made his way back to his part of the jungle, he thought about all the things he had read. He realized that knowledge was indeed a great treasure, but it was even more valuable when shared with others. When he arrived home, Milo gathered all the animals and told them about the hidden temple and the wisdom he had found there. The animals listened intently as Milo shared the stories and lessons from the scrolls. They were amazed by what they heard and grateful for Milo's curiosity and generosity. From that day on, the animals of the jungle began to live more harmoniously. They helped each other, shared their own knowledge, and worked together to make their home a better place. Milo became known as the wisest monkey in the jungle, not just because of what he had learned, but because of his willingness to share and help others. He visited the temple often, always bringing back new stories and lessons to share with his friends. Milo smiled and replied, "Knowledge is like the sunlight. It grows when it is shared. If I kept it to myself, it would be like hiding the sun behind a cloud. But when I share it, it can shine on everyone and help us all grow." And so, the jungle thrived, filled with happy, wise animals who helped and supported each other. All thanks to a curious little monkey who discovered that the greatest treasure was not gold or jewels, but the wisdom and kindness that comes from sharing knowledge with others.